Hi guys, how are you all? Welcome to Soulful Knowledge. So, இன்னைக்கு topic பார்த்தீங்கன்னா about investments, money. So, who does not want to be a billionaire, right? So, in my last video, actually, I was talking about the technical part of the investment, like cryptocurrencies and bitcoins. So, இன்னைக்கு நம்ம என்ன பார்க்க போறோம்னா about the investments, actually how it is done. Then we are going to see the basics of stock markets and stock exchange. Finally, we are going to see about the emotions and mindsets of people who are actually investing in these stock markets and cryptocurrencies. So first investment எடுத்துக்கிட்டிங்கன்னா so actually we are working so hard, we are inputting our mind, body and soul, so we are earning money. So first thing we look forward is to satisfy our needs. So the basic needs like food, education, entertainment, all these things has to be satisfied first. So we put our money in those things first. So after that we decide to save some money. So lifelong we cannot be working, right? We have to do some plans for our retirement and for our future. So we actually plan for our future and start investing. So initially how investment was done was we actually put the money in FDs in banks. Then after that real estates was a good investment. We was investing money in a house, we buy lands. So, but do you think that these investments are currently satisfying the inflations? So now what is inflation? So inflation na the rate of increase of price over a period of time. Currently there are so much we are in inflation that so much of increase in education system, in food, in commodities, lifestyle, living. So everything expenses has been increased. But the problem is only the cost of living has been increased, but our income and earnings is not much, it's not beating the inflation. So nowadays the expenses are too high compared to the money that we are earning. So due to this pandemic and coronas, the last 2 years away, like the inflation is so high, which rose up to 6.8 in 2001. Now it is actually 9.1%, which is too high comparatively from 1981. This is the highest inflation is happening right now. Because of that, savings in FD and real estate also is not going to become a good investment nowadays. So gradually people actually will start to look for other forms of investments, and these other forms are only cryptocurrencies and stock markets. So if you take stock market, stocks, the subject is like an ocean. So today I'm not going to go in detail about it, but I'll give you just basics for about the stock markets. So people who does not know about stock markets can understand better. Stock na enna, let's say you have a company. So for that company, for investing in that company, you wanted 10 lakhs. So you have only 5 lakhs in your hands. So rest 5 lakhs you wanted, so that you can start a company. So in the 5 lakhs, what options you'll do is either you can take a loan, or you can find another partner so that he will give you 5 lakhs. So ரெண்டு பேர் சேர்ந்து நீங்க இன்வெஸ்ட் பண்ண போறீங்க. So these two people will share 50-50%. So these two people will be the owners of the company. So another method is you'll have 5 lakhs, and just 5 lakhs you're going to split it up into 1,000 shares, and you register in stock exchanges, so that people will start investing in your company, so that with those capital you can start a company. So நீங்கள் வந்து நிறைய டேர்ம்ஸ் கேட்டிருப்பீங்க இல்லையா இந்த ஸ்டாக் மார்க்கெட்ஸ் டெய்லி நியூஸில், லைக் நிஃப்டிஸ், சென்செக்ஸ். ஸோ இதெல்லாம் என்னன்னு வில் டிஸ்கஸ் now. Stock exchange we have nifty. Nifty என்னன்னா national stock exchange. So the national stock exchange we have more than 1,500 companies. So in the 1,500 companies 50 companies, top 50 companies is selected and they are grouped. So in the group of companies in NSE is called as mutual funds. Next, இதே மாதிரி we have BSE. BSE na it's Bombay Stock Exchange. So இதில் companies பார்த்தீங்கன்னா like more than 5,000 plus companies are registered. In that only top 30 is selected. Top highly performing companies, 30 companies are selected. And in the 30 companies கூட stock exchange the Bombay Stock Exchange. So in the same way in USல பார்த்தீங்கன்னா you have NYSE, New York Stock Exchange. Next, what we would have heard in stocks is bull market and bear market. So what is a bull market? You அந்த symbol பார்த்திருப்பீங்களா stock marketனாலே அந்த bull symbol பார்த்திருப்பீங்க. Marketனா என்னன்னா actually when the market price rises up, you'll call it as a bull market. So in a bear market பார்த்தீங்கன்னா the price is actually falling down. So another type of market is that it is the bunny or rabbit market where the price is actually in a volatile position. Uppo ஆகாது down ஆகாது. It's like it is so volatile. It's for a short period of time. So if you take in India, it's actually 1.2 crore of people are investing in stock markets. It is actually 1% compared to the total population of India. So if you see other countries, US ல பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 59% of the population actually invest in stock markets. Then next Japan actually 6.2% of people and will invest in stock markets. Then UK பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 3.9%. Then after China is around 3.6%. So worldwide பார்த்தீங்கன்னா people are in India actually investing less compared to other countries. So எதனால people of India is investing less in trading பார்த்தீங்கன்னா first is initially we actually depended on brokers only. So it was not that trustworthy. Yes, of course people would have been benefited, but most of time it was like ending up losing the money. So second thing is we did not have a proper exposure to these stock markets. Financial planning எடுத்துட்டோம்னா we are having the very less limited knowledge compared to other parts of the world. So next thing is in India we are mostly into property investments and gold. So but now the last 2 years because of pandemic and because of the inflation of money, so now people have more people have come for the investment. So the percentage has increased so much. So last 2 years itself நீங்க பார்த்தீங்கன்னா about 3.5 million people are newly invested in stock markets. So if you see why this increase have come for past 2 years now, one is that I can see that the trading apps have made much easier for the trading purpose and investment purpose in stock market. So before and all we have to actually depend on brokers so that they only have to invest for us, they have to select the stock. So we were completely deprived of the knowledge. So nowadays we having trading apps like Zerodha, Angel One. Of course, brokers are only involved in that. But enna we can select the stocks, we can invest our money, we can have a track of it, and we can actually understand and know much more information about the trading. So in this trading and investment, we actually have like 3 types of investment. One is intraday trading. Intraday trading na enna, it is done for a short period of time. Let's say for just for one day the trading is happening. Then short term trading. Short term trading is actually more than one day. So long term trading is it's like months and years. So now basics of stock markets I've told about NSE, I've told about BSE, bear market na enna, bull market na enna. Then I have said about long term investment, short term investment. Then intraday trading also I've said. Now we'll see how investment is done. Let's say நீங்க ஒரு கம்பெனியோட ஸ்டாக் வாங்குறீங்க. Let's say Tata Motors ஓட கம்பெனியோட ஸ்டாக் வாங்குறீங்க. Few stocks you're buying. So on the company, based on the company's production, the stock price may come high or go low. So you have to wait for some time. So maybe January நீங்க ஒரு ஸ்டாக் வாங்குனீங்கன்னா maybe February, March maybe it can go low, and again the production may increase and it can go up. So when the production is high, நீங்கள் வெயிட் பண்ணி அந்த நீங்கள் வாங்கின ஸ்டாக்ஸோட கொஞ்சம் இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆச்சுன்னா you're going to sell it, and that's how you're going to make profit. For this you have to have so much of patience and waiting time. இது வந்து நீங்கள் டெய்லி monthly salary-க்காக you cannot do trading in share market. So what money you have to put in it is like after all the satisfied expenses, all education இருக்கட்டும், shelter இருக்கட்டும், food எல்லா expenses போயிட்டாமா, rest of the money for the future-க்குன்னு இருக்கிற மணியை you can invest in share market. So you need to wait for some time to gain profit. So this is how a reasonable investment has to be done. So now let's see how investment is actually done as a gambling. What is the meaning for gambling is you have to play a game for a chance to win a money. So next thing is you are ready to take a risk in order to get money. So gambling na either you can win or either you can lose the money. So let's take intraday trading. So intraday trading la you will have option buying irukku, option selling irukku. Either இன்னைக்கு இந்த ட்ரேட் அதிகமாகும் நினச்சி நீங்கள் ஆப்ஷன் பையிங் போட்டிங்கன்னா when the trade value increases you will get the profit. Suppose if you think the trade value is going to come down, so அதனால் ஆப்ஷன் செல்லிங் பண்ணிங்கன்னா if the trade value comes down you are going to get the profit. So how gambling is done here, let's say 2%. One person is actually thinking the price value will go up and option buying ku poranga, so they are going to buy the stocks. And another person actually thinking the price will come down, so he's selling the stocks. So in a single day how can you decide the time period is so short and emotions will be so much high. So in a day, in a short span of time, no one can decide how the price value will change. That's why it has become so volatile that நீங்கள் வந்து increase ஆகும் நினச்சிங்கன்னா the price, and if you invest in that the price values come down. நீங்கள் decrease ஆகும் நினச்சிங்கன்னா the price value will go up. So it is unjudgeable in a short span of time. So by luck, by chance, so 1 in million people can get the profit. So in the strategy which we cannot actually go inside gambling. So anyone entering into stock markets or trading, please start with long-term investments. So trading should be done only for investment purpose. So people have made into gambling, but definitely gambling, one day if you are going to win also, another day you are going to lose. So how investment goals are seen in gambling. Say நீங்கள் 1 lakh போடுறீங்க. So in gambling how it is done is like 6 months or 1 year, இந்த 1 lakh 1 crore மாற்றணும்னு you will have. So obviously it is not practically possible. So finally you will end up in gambling. So gambling has a very less chance. 1 in million people only will get that chance, and it is purely in luck based. So trading nale gambling solla varala. So definitely you can earn money in investment. You can save money compared to other FDs or real estate investment. You can save lots of monies in stock market. But your investment goals should be very practical. So for example, so FD ன்னு எடுத்துக்கிட்டிங்கன்னா that the value of interest is almost like 6.5 to 7%. So next level of investment பார்க்கும்போது if you take stocks, you can only set for actually 8% or 10% of returns. So more than that, it is actually technically not possible. So how people provoke us to do gambling. Let's take in trading industry. Just a fake company is created. Actually there will not be any production unit in this, just a name is created, and they'll just hype in the social media. So in this way the trading is done in purely gambling purpose only. Let's take in cryptocurrency. In 2013 two people actually created a coin called Dogecoin. They actually created that to actually make joke of the cryptocurrencies. They actually created that Dogecoin to make fun of people, that people will invest in anything. So that Dogecoin actually became famous through social media. You know what happened? Finally people started investing in Dogecoin itself. The value of Dogecoin is $50 billion. So you can see the power of social media. You can see how people are becoming so crazy for the hype things in social media. So without thinking the real use of it, they are just blindly going for it. So most of the time, people who are only losing money in these types of gambling investment. Finally, about trading and stocks, yes, you can go for investment. Please do go for long-term investment. Properly select stocks. You should have so much of patience to actually wait and get the profit in returns. So if we become too much of greedy, we'll just tend to lose all the money we have invested. So because of these gambling strategies, the market now has become so much of volatile. So it is actually totally affecting the total stocks and stock market system. Yes, actually we can become a billionaire gradually so that it sustains throughout our life, not by chance. So even if we become a billionaire by chance, definitely it is going to go by in another chance. Hope so today's video would have been informative for you guys. Thank you for watching. If you like, please do subscribe, share and like my videos. This is Shobana. Bye from Soulful Knowledge.